Hello guys, this is fairbinaryoptions.com. So let's write on the screen what we are let's say looking here at. So fair binary options.com, and this analysis is in light or ahead of the FOMC statement that is going to come this very day, something in 1.5 hours from now. And I would say that the US dollar and the Japanese yen is not looking good, not necessarily for this specific event, but for this week in general. And I'm talking about, of course, the all important non-farm payrolls on Friday. The thing is that if you look here at the highs, and then you consider this move here a corrective move, whatever the corrective move may be, then you can name this one as you want, but this is no impulsive move. It is still a corrective move or still a correction. Well, being still a correction, it implies new lows to come, and I would say that market here has the potential to form a possible head and shoulder, even though the head and shoulder needs some more, let's say, strength for price to have until, or for the bullish trend until the pattern then. However, what I would like to do, let me move this one here. What I would like to do is to actually try to buy some put options with end of week expiration date by the time markets are going to break this trend line here, as this trend line here might very well act as a potential neckline for this let's say head and shoulders, or potential head and shoulders. So I might say that it looks something like this. If you make it a bit bigger and then you clone it and you project it to the upside like this, you are seeing that price tested on the potential left side here, tested the projection of the neckline to the upside, tested it 2 times. So here was the ideal place to go and buy put options. Here was the ideal place to go and buy put options again. Then we had the head spike higher, quickly retraced, and then market is doing on the right side what? Exactly what it did on the left side. So this was a nice place to buy put options. This was a nice place to buy put options. I would be extremely interested to see what the market is going to do here at this trend line, because a clear break of this trend line here would lead to a retest, and that retest normally brings the measured move of the head and shoulder to the downside. So what I would like to do is actually to go and buy put options on a spike higher today with the FOMC. So I would take, first of all, I would take the, not this one here, let me delete this one, but I would clone this one. I would divide the channel into 2 different parts like this. As you can see, we are in some kind of possible support area, and looking for a possible bounce here until the FOMC or on the FOMC. So what I would like to go is to do and buy put options on 50% retracement on this upper channel. So let me make this one a bit smaller and of a different color, and to showing that this is actually the level that we want to buy put options, and that would be around, so now we are around 102.12. I would like to buy them around 102.40 like this. So 102.40 for end of week expiration date. Why end of week? We want to prepare ourselves, of course, for the non-farm payrolls to come as well. So let's write on the screen here that we are buying or looking to buy put options with or when 102.40 level comes with end of week expiration date. The thing is that we had the GDP in the United States and it was terrible coming out, and I would say that we have all the chances in the world for the market to go for let's say for interpreting or expecting an even weaker than expected, an even weaker non-farm payrolls to be released this Friday. It remains to be seen. I would say that 102.40 is a nice place to go and buy put options for the US dollar and the Japanese yen, and by buying put options I am basically looking at lower values for the striking price for the expiration date. Expiration date this Friday 20 GMT. Thank you very much for being here, guys. This is fairbinaryoptions.com, and all these analyses are possible due to the help of our sponsor here, Lion Eye. Bye bye.